again good this morning. It's been extremely dry here, but I'm going to do some work in the shop today a little bit, and might show y'all some of what I'm doing there, working on the International. But I'm going to grab me a utility knife here out of my tractor toolbox and go down there and get started. For the ones of you that's been with the channel a while, you remember me working on my International last winter. Changing the thermostat, put glow plugs in it, radiator, and glow plug controller, alternator, new starter, a whole bunch of stuff like that. Well, I said then I had just a slight head gasket seepage, you could see some. Well, I pulled in to get fuel the other day after a hard pull. The gas station's right at the top of the hill, and I noticed just a few little drips of coolant had dripped on the ground there while I was fueling up, which I knew in the back corner of the block next to where the driver's feet would be. I don't know what number cylinder that would be for sure, number 8 maybe. Anyways, there had been a little bit of residue. You could tell where coolant had leaked and dried and stuff. It's not real bad, but still it's leaking. And but my main concern is the coolant getting in the oil. I'm not getting any oil in my coolant, so I'm gonna pull the drain plug on the oil today and just kind of see if I get any water out. I've got me a clear jug to catch it in, and the truck's set since yesterday, so if there's any water in the oil, it should have collected to the bottom and maybe come out as I open the drain plug. But we'll just see how that goes, see if they are. Hopefully they're not. If they're not, I'm gonna keep running it like it is for a while. I hate to tear it down. I just really hate to. The truck's running so good, starting good, everything's working okay on it, and I just, my concern's breaking bolts off and having to try to get them out, which I expressed in the videos this winter when I was working on it. But it may be something I'm going to end up having to do. I guess if I've got coolant in my oil, I'm going to have to just park it until I get it fixed. But I use this truck quite a bit now that it's been converted over to pull my trailer with. It gets run pretty often, and I hate to park it out, but which it might be something I jump in and go ahead and fix, or hire done or something. I've not decided yet. But anyways, I'll check that out. If everything looks good on that, I'm going to grease it, and I think I'm going to wax it and clean the inside out. Paint's pretty bad shape on it, but you can put a little coat of wax, brings the color back out, and helps protect it from the sun. Well, a little bit. But anyways, we'll get started on that. Right here's a sample I drained out. It smells good. Like it, I mean, smells like it should, I should say. I didn't see any. I took the plug out really slow to where it would just barely start coming out. Didn't see any sign of water. Everything just looked like it should. So that's good for now. We'll just keep an eye on it for a while and everything. But I guess I ain't got all my lights on. Thought it looked dark in here. But I guess we'll get all the fluids topped off, and well, I might actually wax it first and then get into greasing it and all that before I get it all over me. That's probably the smartest thing to do. was just curious how much difference there would be between waxing it and not. That's why I kind of split it. I wanted to see and show you all as well. I think I'm going to go ahead and put one more coat of wax on this part and see if I can tell any more difference between there and here. This hood, the top of this hood's pretty bad shape. It needs painted, but that does help it. It brings some of that color back. I want to put one more coat on this side over here and just see what it does. I went ahead and put a second coat of wax on this side of the hood. I can tell maybe a slight difference because I took before and after pictures. If you look at them, you can tell this is just a slightly bit deeper red after the second coat. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and put one coat on this side and then compare it just to see if I can tell any difference or not, and then that'll determine if I put a second coat on that. But I can tell that this side is smoother after that second coat. I can feel a little more sleekness in it, which is probably a good thing. It might pay to go ahead and put another coat on that side. Put two on it on this hood, fiberglass hood. But I'll get that applied, let it dry, and we'll wipe it off and see what it looks like. Alright, on this side we've got two coats of wax. We got one on this side. You can kind of tell right here where that they meet up. I think I'll put another coat on this side because this over here does feel slicker than that side. Definitely tell a difference. So I think I'll go ahead and put another coat on what I haven't. Right here's what I'm using. It's the McGuire's cleaner wax. It cleans, polishes, protects, all in one easy step, it says. I really like that stuff. I've used it for several years, that same wax, and I've always been pleased with the results. It's made a big transformation on this hood right here. But if y'all have never tried that, definitely try it, because it's a good product. It's a paste wax, or I guess it's a paste, I don't know what you'd call it. Comes in this tub here, but which I've got a bunch of junk and dirt down in there. I need to get cleaned out of it before I scratch everything up. But I use that on my tractors and everything. Leaves a good finish and a good shine. Well, there it is, shined up a little bit. Looks better than it did. Pretty impressive how much that wax helps bring the color back out in it. Where this thing don't have any clear coat on it, it fades and dulls down pretty quick. Looks pretty good now.